Welcome to another edition of Blind Kid Plays Fallout New Vegas. I am Elliot the Blind Kid, still.
I am Jim the Seeing Eye Mutant.
Still. And we are at...
Raoul's shack.
Yes, Raoul, you're home. What do you have to say for yourself?
Charging a casino full of heavily armed gangsters was a great idea, boss. Definitely not the kind of thing that could have gotten us both killed.
We need to ask him his opinion on things. Yeah, Raoul, you're right.
Sure, I'll just pull a toolbox out from behind a conveniently placed rock and get to work. Talk to me at my shack. I've at least got tools there.
But we're at your shack.
If we run, we might still catch Benny. Well, you might. I'll just be wheezing along behind you.
He's dead already,
sure,
Raoul.
I'll just talk.
How does he know about Benny? We still have to eat
You really
Benny.
enjoy dragging me into situations where I get shot at, don't you, boss? Sure, I'll just pull.
Okay, let's go outside then.
Okay, boss.
I like his...
I'll just wait here, alone. I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war.
I want to know more about what he knows about things.
Sure. Talk to me at my shack. Right behind you.
I know what we could do.
Angry soldier robots with bazookas. I'm sure they'll be a good police force.
Oh, come on, we have to keep doing this.
Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss. That's why you're the boss. You always make the right decisions. I'll just head home. Home to my lonely abandoned shack in the middle of nowhere.
Aww. I always feel bad.
Oh, it's you. You need something repaired or something? You got the caps. I got the skills.
I like getting his opinion on things. He Raoul's officially our color commentator.
Alright, yes, our outfit's much better now.
Oh, it's you. You need something repaired or something? Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
He was not our companion for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, boss. Just, yeah.
What do we do now?
What?
Questions, boss? You mean you don't know everything there is to know already?
What do you want to ask him?
What do you know about... Oh, no, we don't ask him anything.
Yeah, let's know what he knows about things.
How do you feel about the Legion?
Yeah, it's here.
I don't really have a problem with them. People around here tend to see them as invading marauders planning to burn and pillage the countryside. But I've been to Arizona, boss. Before the Legion, it was a nasty place. So thick with raiders you couldn't trade with a town 2 miles up the road. Caesar's laws aren't nice, and their actions aren't always pretty. But then neither am I. But you keep me around.
See, we never asked him how he thought about things. That's why I'd like to...
Geyser of curiosity, boss.
Yeah. What does he think about Mr. House?
Yes.
Just how old do you think I am, boss? Because I can pretty much guarantee I'm older than that. Let me tell you a story from before the Great War. Everybody knew Robert House. He was a genius, a superstar. Founded Romco at 22. Dated Hollywood starlets, the works. They say he saved Las Vegas. I was in Mexico City when the bombs dropped. Even from there, we could see House's defensive rockets shooting down the incoming missiles. Everybody assumed he died in the war. Maybe he did. But his robots are still out there roaming the waste. And now, a Mr. House rules New Vegas.
See, we should have done this as soon as we got him, but we didn't because we're fucking morons, both of us.
Yeah.
What do you want to ask him?
What does he think about Mr. House?
Yeah, let's let's know what he knows about things.
What do you know about Mr. House?
What do you want to know?
Yeah. What does he think about Mr. House?
What do you
You can't seriously think they're the same Mr. House.
Yes.
Maybe not. Maybe the new guy is just a clever raider chief with knowledge of history. Maybe he just left instructions for his robots to carry out in his name. Or maybe Robert House uploaded his brain pattern into a computer and rules to this day a godless, soulless machine god. Maybe the whole thing's a crazy coincidence. Who knows?
House is dead, Raoul.
Can you remember anything else about Robert House?
Yes.
I remember there were some weird stories about him, especially near the end. There was a tell-all in El Periódico de las Aburridas by a starlet House dated. She said they never, Now don't make me spell it out, boss. Anyway, she said all he wanted to do was scan her brain and make her dress up in different outfits.
Weird.
It was quite the scandal, at least in the Latin American tabloid journalism market.
Huh. Interesting.
You're a veritable geyser of curiosity, boss.
You know anything about a goon named Benny?
He's dead, but yes.
Benny, huh? Sorry, boss. Doesn't ring a bell. Then again, my brain isn't as sharp as it used to be. You're a veritable guy.
What about the NCR?
Yes. What does he think about the NCR?
All right, I suppose. Had a bit of tough going there at the beginning. You know, their first town was nearly wiped out by raiders. Anyway, they got their good points and their bad. Just like a lot of the old governments from before the war.
Do that, Raoul.
You're a veritable guy. It's big, it's bright, and it's one of the biggest cities still left from before the war. Well, mostly anyway. Used to be just a curiosity. The buildings were pre-war. But it's just as full of raiders and barbarian tribes as any place else. Then Mr. House took over. Got the power turned back on. And got the tribes reformed into something civilized. And now they run his casino for him.
Yes, I know this is out-of-date information, but we didn't do this, and I wanted to.
Yeah.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
Marty Robbins plays in the background for whatever fucked up reason.
Always happy to repeat myself for you, boss. Raúl Alfonso Tejada, a.k.a. Old Miguel, former gunslinger, sole survivor of Hidalgo Ranch, and ghost of Mexico City, at your service.
See, if you don't understand why I like him, then you don't know me.
I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book. Felt good to put the old vaquero outfit on again. Feel a lot sharper with a pistol now. I still wouldn't put these old bones on the front line. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job, but I can keep your gear working longer.
Cool. He's a
I don't have
good
the
guy.
supplies for a real repair job, but I can do some routine maintenance to keep your gear working longer. It won't exactly
Cool.
get better, but it'll get worse slower. I'm an open book, boss.
Where are you from?
I was
Yes.
born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there. After they died, I took my little sister, my Rafaela, to Mexico City. She died there, so I moved on. I came across an old Petro Chico refinery, found Miguel's jumpsuit, and decided to hang up the guns for good. I headed up into Tucson and lived there as old Miguel for a while. Things were okay, then they got bad, and I headed west to the Mojave. And that, boss, is all she wrote. I'm an open book, boss.
Now he's all open about what happened.
How old are you?
Yes.
I was born in 2047, boss. If you do the math on that, I'm sure you'll get within a decade or so.
215, 234.
I'm an open book, boss.
Where'd you get that vaquero outfit?
Vaquero.
I found it in a custom shop. It was sort of my calling card. You know, Raul the Ghoul, the zombie vaquero of Mexico City.
I like him. Raul the Ghoul.
Boss. Granted, books in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen.
The zombie vaquero from New Mexico.
We hope you're enjoying this, people.
How'd you end up at Black Rock Mountain?
Yes.
Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man.
Maybe you don't.
How did Tabitha find you in the first place?
Yes.
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently.
Good God.
Anything you say, boss.
So now we know a little bit more about, how Raul feels. It's nice to get to know someone.
Mm-hmm.
Not just,
At any point, you wanted to give Yes Man updates.
I wanted to give Yes Man updates. Just to get out of the way. Because then we could always return to Yes Man whenever we want.
Yes. This is glorious. We're just gonna go do this now.
Glorious.
Into the Lucky 38 we go.
Into the grave. Hey, Raul, you get to see the Lucky 38.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if he has anything new to say.
Okay.
Hey, boss. That surgery reminded me of something. I got this funny lump right down here. Think you'd take a look at it? Sure, boss.
That was weird.
Yes, it was. Onward to the penthouse.
We should do that every couple. I mean, not all of them, but every couple missions or whatever. See if he has anything new to say.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
I am. Hello, Yes Man, on the giant computer screen.
Yes, man.
I can't get over how brave you were to destroy all those Securitrons at the fort. You know, it's just gonna make everything so much more, challenging. Yeah, challenging.
He's pissed at us.
he can't be pissed. He's programmed to always agree.
No, but
he had to struggle for the right word because we fucked over so much.
Well, okay, if he's not, he's at least miffed.
I don't even think he's capable of being miffed. He's just... The logic here doesn't work, but I am his to command.
Fine, I'm still pissed at him, so I'll be...
that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Challenging.
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the Strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the Strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay, who are we going to tell them about first?
Of course, ask away.
The boomers have vowed to support me.
Yes, they have.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 1 down, 4 to go.
Okay.
I convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave.
Yes.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things could happen to them out there. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
I helped the Emeritus perfect their plans to slaughter everyone on the strip.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be bad for the strip, but I guess it must be good. Yeah! Take the strip down a notch or 2, right? That'll show it. Okay. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
You could tell it internally. If he sees he's torn between because he can't hate us, but he wants to.
I killed the White Glove Society's leaders. They're no longer a factor. I genocided the entire place.
Whatever you say. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
And?
I destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel's bunker.
Yes, you did.
You really know how to make a robot happy. Seriously, you just made my day. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
We'll do that later.
What will the override module let you do?
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of dozens of Securitrons at vast distances. That might come in handy. It's probably a good thing that you blew up those hundreds of Securitrons over at the fort. Controlling hundreds might have been confusing.
See, I think he finds a way to put us down, but praise us.
Yes.
It's sarcasm, and he's like, okay, I know how to put him down now.
Yes. Okay, I'll get it done.
Yes.
Great. When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
We can go ahead and do that right now, as long as we do not come back to Yes Man.
Okay.
Oh, I'm picking up this book. Come on, let me pick up the book.
What book?
It's not letting me touch any of the pre-war books now. Oh, well, you can keep the pre-war books.
Whatever. What does Raoul have to say about this?
Let's go down to the casino, because we come up here alone. The Yes Man has rigged it so that we can only be here alone, and that way no one else gets to command him but us.
Nice. He's a smart robot. Slave.
Right behind you, boss.
Okay, he doesn't
I'm
have
glad you decided to off one of the most powerful men in the Mojave. Life was getting boring anyway. Really.
He knows.
Sure, boss.
He knows we killed House. It's like, you what? You're doing all this shit. We'll go to the El Dorado substation now.
I'm glad you decided to off one of the most powerful men in the Mojave. Life was getting boring.
Life was getting boring.
Which is his code of saying, you fucking idiot.
Let's equip a better weapon while we're at it.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, that was perfect. Yes, that was my old passive way of saying, you moron. I'm sad he wasn't there to see it, though.
Mm-hmm.
He must have heard about it through the grapevine.
You know what? Since you wanted the bear claw fist, that's what we're equipping.
Bear trap fist. Bear trap fist.
Bear trap fist.
Well, let's talk to him later and see if he says anything about Caesar or Kimball.
Yeah, it's like you like killed everything. Why? You've been killing all the people across the Mojave, except me. Oh well, at least I'm alive.
You must like me or something.
Yes. Here we go across the dry lake with a bunch of ants. Our guys are shooting them up real good. Yes, let's continue onward. There's got to be more things to kill here, guys. Come on.
And yet he won't leave us because he'd be bored without us.
Yeah, he's like, this is entertainment. I love that scene. That was a good scene. Oh, this is the ant nest. I guess this is something they were going to code in for you to go into, but they decided to cut it off because they didn't have time to program it all before launch.
Seconds.
Anyways, we're going.
Bethesda?
Yeah. Everyone says that,
Yeah, but it's true.
You just... I don't understand.
Our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership, boss.
What did he say?
I'm sure that our victory was due to your brilliant leadership, boss.
Okay, sorry, you were talking when they started. I was like, wait, what? It's brilliant leadership.
All right, yeah. We're just going over here to the substation, controlled by NCR.
Oh. This is going to end well.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Yeah. Time for more fighting.
Come back here. You.
Hey.
Keep running, keep running.
I like Raul's the first person to fire.
Hello, NCR trooper. Ooh, that just snapped around his head.
Oh.
It didn't take off his head, but it would have if it was real life.
Imagine being punched and you
With
think,
a bear
okay, that's...
trap.
And then a bear trap springs on it.
Yeah. Hey, you guys are sleeping, right? I'm just gonna punch you in your sleep and shoot you, and you're all gonna die before you even wake up. I'm gonna put this chip right over here.
I'll wake up dead.
Alright, we have done the fucking Eldorado substation. Yeehaw! Now we don't have to report back to Yes Man until it's time. Ooh, we're close to a vault, too.
Raul the Ghoul.
Let's go through said vault.
Let's go through a vault. Let's go through a vault. Great job killing House, you idiot.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. It's like,
At least now he's probably the oldest person in the Mojave.
He's one of them. There's a lot of ghouls around, and a lot of ghouls were created from the Great War. And if I cut out, it's because the power cut out.
No, you're good.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
for future, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's a nice thunderstorm going on right now. If you
No,
didn't hear.
it's 9,000 degrees over here.
That thunderstorm's going to cool things off nice.
And there's a bunch of fires, too.
Alright. We found Vault 11. Want to explore?
Okay. Yes.
Hello, bark scorpions. Oh, wow. Eddie killed something. Ooh, there's a pile of bones here.
Pile of bones, pile of bones.
Let's see here. Ooh, there was a 10mm pistol.
Okay.
Bunch of notes here.
Okay.
We have a note from Vault 11 added from that computer.
Okay.
Would you like to listen to it?
Let's listen.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Okay.
That was bizarre.
No one needs to know what happened here. Yeah, but we should let them know. Ah.
We will find out.
Yes. There's signs posted up here in this rusted out vault. I hate Nate. Because Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for overseer.
Communists?
Don't vote Glover. His family needs him.
What? Like Richie Market? Sorry.
Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone for overseer. Glover has done nothing wrong. Vote for Stone.
What the fuck is up with this? So this, I don't.
It's a glorious place. This is one of my favorite vaults in the fucking world. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of like rats and fucking lesser creatures to shoot, so not much to describe in the creature front, but I love these posters. I love what happened here, and I think you will too. And you'll agree with my assessment. One of the things you will agree about. Rat meat. Lovely. I still love it. Haley is an adulterer and communist sympathizer.
Vote for Haley.
Yes. She's all these bad things.
Yes. Communism.
Drinking from a urinal. Lovely.
Like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright.
In the clinic.
Eddie likes to fight.
Yes, I know. Inside the clinic, there's a bunch of, like, bodies. Well, skeletons left on the tables.
Skeleton.
Like, someone was about to fucking perform surgery on them. They are no more. We're just letting
like,
Raoul and all take it.
Rose like, boss, where the hell are you taking me?
Alright, 121 experience. I don't even know what the fuck God I saw that experience.
I don't care as long as we got experience.
Oh, what's on this computer inside this office? Looks like a classroom.
Experience.
The Vault 11 election guide.
Read it.
Dear fellow Vault Dweller, congratulations, your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the Coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put a guide to obtaining overseers, a Dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or do good.
Okay.
That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements.
Let's find out who the fuck these people are.
Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks, President, Justice Block. Candidate, Henry Glover. Endorsements, Utilitarian Block, Divine Will Block, Allied Service Workers Block. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr. Picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me.
What kind of fucked up world is this?
Candidate, Donna Haley. Endorsements, Human Dignity Block, United Vault Technicians Block. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I have never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone for such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster.
Okay.
Candidate, Nathan Stone. Endorsements, Justice Block. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate. And I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should be ashamed.
You know who I'd vote for? Henry Glover.
Oh, ain't that nice of you.
What?
That's nice of you to vote for him. He's got kids to think about.
Well, he tried like the whole family thing. So you know what? Fine, I'll think of Henry Jr.
Fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer pending further investigations into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, President, Human Dignity Block. Hey, they want to put a murderer in charge. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for overseers hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer.
Oh, so Catherine Stone must have done something bad.
Yeah, apparently if she was the Overseer, according to these things, they're all trying to say, I'm innocent, don't vote for me.
I'd still vote for Henry Glover.
What's inside this desk? Ooh, pre-war money.
So these are the vaults that people lived in to
escape the war. This is just one of them. Wait, well, you saw the other one where we went there. It was turned into a fucking place, into a hotel.
Okay,
and then the other one was just turned into mutant plants. Who set up these vaults?
Vault Tech.
And I mean, who contracted with them?
The government. Literally, the government contracted with them.
So the government knew this was going on.
Yeah, so one place was turned into a gambling hall where everyone was forced to gamble to decide anything politically.
Was this the work of that thing you were telling me about?
What thing?
The thing that Arcade was involved in.
Nah, actually partially. I mean, because the Enclave was the government, period.
Ah, okay, so the Enclave was a remnant of... Okay.
Was a remnant of the old world government.
I'm only asking because I did some thinking.
So pretty much everything that you heard them do was actually shit that the government did before the war, mostly.
Okay. I didn't look it up. I was just doing some thinking over the weekend, and, you know...
Yeah, here's another I Hate Nate poster, except someone spray painted a K over the end, so it's I Hate Kate.
So, I'm guessing these are like social experiment type things. Like,
oh yeah.
How would people survive if this happened? So my question is, what the hell happened? What's?
You will find out as we explore.
I Hate Kate.
Okay, that's the same damn thing. Chemistry set. Can't interact with it. Fuckers. Gotta make drugs. We're in some sort of workshop kind of room. I guess that was the maintenance pad.
So, you're right, the Enclave did do some fucked up things. If these were the vaults they were... It sounds...
You have to remember that they are... That the Enclave, as it currently is, or was, depending, is essentially just, you know, a descendant of the government. So even though the government did a lot of this shady shit, you know, the Enclave itself, as it stands, isn't directly responsible, though they did similar bad things, so it really doesn't matter. They are a fascist organization.
Cool. See, Kyle.
It's on this computer. Nothing new. As we go deeper into the vault 11 living quarters.
Into the vault we go.
Did blowing up that vault serve any purpose? Or do you just like explosions?
It's like explosions.
Sure, boss.
I forget which vault we blew up. Well, we blew up the Brotherhood, but that wasn't a vault. Oh well, I guess it was close enough. Alright, we're in the living quarters now.
I love asking his opinion on things.
Lockers are empty. Yeah.
I like his commentary.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm not putting up with your I put up with your shit, but yeah.
I'm gonna make fun of it.
The male dorm.
I put up with your shit, but I'm gonna make fun of it.
Ooh, dressers. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, 2 Vault 11 jumpsuits. We know someone that likes these jumpsuits.
Who likes these jumpsuits?
That chick in the other vault, the one that's running the hotel.
Oh yeah, her.
Yeah. And I think she's promised to put out if we did something. Oh, we could sleep in this bed. Oh, enemies are nearby.
Okay, if she'll put out, then we'll do something for her. That's how he thinks.
Yeah. Oh wait, I want those. I want the bobby pins, even though I got like several hundred. They weigh nothing, and if I may eventually break too many of them. Alright, more jumpsuits. Awesome.
We know chick who like jumpsuit. Let's hope she doesn't hate us.
Well, we didn't kill her brother.
Who's her brother?
The guy that wants us to take pictures.
Oh, God. Pod knocker.
We killed another rat. Yay. Play for the winning team. Enlist with the Justice Block.
Play for the winning team. Piss on a brush fire.
Yes. Brush fire. Suck
Brush
my
fire.
ball.
Shh.
More Vault 11 jumpsuits.
Pissing on a brush fire.
Da-na-na. Going down the highway, pissing on a brush fire. Wait, how does that work?
I don't know. Cock slime.
Cock slime.
How many STDs do you think Jesus fuck has?
Yeah, boss. I mean, if that fits with your schedule.
More than enough. I think he's trying to catch them all.
Purely thanks to your brilliant leadership, boss.
Brilliant leadership. See, that's the one thing the grandmother doesn't do, is give commentary.
Oh, she doesn't give commentary like that. She does say things like I'm gonna get these people for you.
Yeah, but you know, I like his.
That was a wonderful idea, boss.
I like his acerbic wit.
Yeah, I do too.
I told you, if Arcade had Raul's cynicism, he would have been great. Oh, and less hippie ass.
Yeah.
But the problem was he wasn't cynical and he wasn't hippie.
He was a fucking hippie.
He was a fucking hippie. I hear you sold your last companion to slavery, boss.
Yeah. That was Arcade. He was the wrong kind of sarcastic.
You're not gonna sell me into slavery, are you?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna lie about this.
No, I don't think so.
I've been doing this.
I mean, it is.
You, pal.
It is interesting, Raul's thoughts on Legion or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, they're not entirely the bad guys.
No, I mean they did. I mean, Arizona seemed to be a shithole.
Yeah, complete shithole.
So I like that he's a little more thoughtful than most of the other people. However, we had to kill Caesar.
Yes.
Even though I actually really liked him.
Let's go down to security.
If we didn't have to kill him, I wouldn't have. That's just a fact.
Snake Keeper.
Some of these computers still have power.
Wow. We've hacked our way into this room.
Hacking
Ammunition. We don't. Ooh, there's a mini nuke. That. We don't need those. Whiskey. Lovely.
Whiskey. Jesus fuck likes his whiskey.
Mm-hmm. In fact, why not?
Yep. Glug.
Whiskey. Glug.
Rules like
police baton or two. Yeah, we'll take that.
Rolls like drinking on the job again.
Always. Two more. We'll sit in this chair.
Okay.
Then we'll stand up. Because I accidentally clicked on the chair while I was trying to get this whiskey.
That was stupid.
Alright, there's another thing on here. A deposition for this computer.
Let's read the deposition. Read the deposition.
Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant Catherine Stone by Vault Attorney Gerald Miles.
I hate Kate.
Okay, let's pick up where we left off. Kate. Answer, Catherine. Question, sorry, right, Catherine, I keep forgetting. Answer, my husband calls me Kate. Q. You are telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block? A. Not allegedly, we had been through this. Q. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone, but please, the discussion. A. Sighs. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. Q. The candidate endorsement meetings? A. Yes. They were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. Q. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? A. He said he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if I... Q. Only if you what, Catherine? A. Only if I... Q. Only if you perform sexual favors? A. Yes.
Oof.
Q. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? A. No. All the block leadership. They're friends. Q. And you agreed? A. What else could I do? They had a majority. Q. As long as this go... How long did this go on before the endorsements came out? A. I don't know. A month, maybe? Damn, she was passed around for a month trying to save her husband.
She became a wreck.
Yeah. Q. When they came out and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreements, was that when you decided to kill the members of the block? A. Yes. I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thin things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected. Q. Assuming you weren't caught. A. No, Mr. Miles. I expected to be caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. Q. A confessed murderer? You think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? A. They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Q. Yes, but... A. Wait and see.
That's a complicated plan.
She wanted to get caught for murder so she would be elected leader.
Yikes. After being used as a fucking sperm receptacle.
Yes. Inside the middle box, nothing I want. Okay. I was just looking through the damn armory. Yes. Onward to the lower levels.
By the way, Raoul, we killed Caesar for you.
Yeah. Overseer's office is this way. As we punch another rat.
Punching the rat. Punching the rat.
Now we need to find the key for the Overseer's terminal. Okay.
I've been doing this longer than you, pal.
No shit, Raoul. You're 200 years old.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Let's see if he has anything else to say if you're doing that. Might as well.
Just to be clear, we're not planning to visit any NCR facilities, right, boss? Like ever again?
Like
Sure.
ever again.
Why do you hate the NCR so much? Oh yeah, because they tried to kill us.
Okay, I guess we're...
Onward to the utility room.
We're not gonna visit any NCR facilities, right, boss? Like ever again?
Yes, ever. Just no.
Because yeah, they hate us.
Ooh, there's a bunch of sandbags set up in defensive position. The corpse behind. And an ammo box.
That's great.
It looks like they were set up for war. There's even traps here, and Raoul got knocked out because he stepped into a trap.
Wake up.
In fact, I think there's more traps around. Well, we don't set off the traps. Raoul will. Another fucking homemade bunker. It looks like these guys were defending this position from deep inside the vault.
Emphasis on were.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of skeletons lying here that no one bothered to pick up. Oh god. Ooh. Nice water. Oh, that's right. We have a rebreather. We don't need fucking to breathe down here.
The radioactive water.
Differential pressure controller. We could have used that to help out the Brotherhood. We're just taking it anyway.
But we helped the Brotherhood. We helped them not exist.
Yes, I know.
We helped them not exist. We helped them not exist. Swim, fucker, swim!
That won't let us inside there. Lovely. Oh well. What's in here?
I don't know. What is in here?
Oh, a stealth boy. Yeah. We'll take that. Can never have too many of those. Nothing we need in there. Okay, let's get out of the radioactive water then.
Yeah, I would. Let's go down and see what makes this vault tick.
We're trying to. We gotta find the key to the Overseer's office while we're down here. Ooh, another door. What's here?
Oh, we know. Oh. Or
Shut down.
Ah, yay. Don't vote Glover. His family needs him.
Vote Glover. His family needs him.
Raoul just opened this door for no reason and started shooting these guys.
Good.
Makes sense to me as we go further into the reactor room.
I still love his reaction. You're not going to visit any NCR things, right? Like, ever.
Who would have guessed?
Yes. Ooh, lots of ammo.
He's like, you know, when I got involved in this, I didn't realize everyone hated you.
I didn't realize that, like, you had pissed off the universe.
Why did you piss off the universe?
People tasty. Okay, boss. So at least I can trust you're not going to fucking, sell me into slavery because you haven't eaten me yet.
Yes.
Raul just doesn't judge. That rat was drowning. We had to kill it. Where does this go? Ooh, further down. Lovely. Going swimming in the radioactive water again. Are you still there?
Yeah, just listening.
Alright, more into the reactor door. This place is even set up as a defensive position before it got flooded. Lovely.
Very cool, very cool, very cool.
Okay. These guys really fucking tried fucking defending this place. Yeah, sure.
All for naught, as they're dead.
Yeah. Apparently they were fighting a huge war inside here. Don't need any microfusion cells out of that crap. Okay, we're still in the reactor room. What's up here? Oh, lovely. Another place in the reactor. Oh, yeah, I think we were here before. Oh, lovely. Another nice little defensive room, okay.
Very cool. I think.
Oh, I think so too. I do not know where to go for the... Ooh, there's enemies over here.
I don't know. If you don't know, then I'm fucked.
Yes, I know you're fucked. Oh, what's in the atrium? We haven't been this way yet, apparently. Ah, look! Lots of fucking manti.
Hail the manti.
Prepared speech of Gus Olsman, ombudsman for the annual overseer election. Alright, let's read this.
Read, I will listen.
Prepared speech of Gus Olson, ombudsman for the annual overseer election. Good afternoon. Each year it is the appointed task of the ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in chamber beneath his office.
What?
And the vault has become still that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately it's occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all this. Or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the Vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections, despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for decades. There was a simpler time. There, go ahead.
So they get people who are the scum of the fucking vault to be the president or over whatever, and then they kill them after a year.
Yes.
Okay, keep reading.
As soon as I get back to where I was, there was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies, but now with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives, and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have suggested that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically. In the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of overseer and martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in the Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us, and the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife's Betty's first name, and its doors were unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we were just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you.
Kill him! Kill him!
Oh, God. This is glorious. So, the computer was going to kill them unless they offered an annual sacrifice.
Wow. Wow. So, yeah. That's pretty fucked up, eh?
That's glorious, don't you think?
Of course I think it's glorious, I just think it's fucked up as well.
Dear God, the cafeteria. So this was a please don't kill me war that they had to have had down here with all these skeletons and reinforced positions inside the vault.
Please don't kill me.
Please don't kill me as we defend the kitchen. Hello.
I have so much to live for, not really.
There's a gas leak in here.
Oh, great.
Good thing we're using this. Okay, and someone decided to blow up the kitchen. It was not us. I think Raoul found something or Eddie did, and it set off the gas.
Cool.
Oh, we got more scotch and whiskey.
That's fucked up.
Vodka, whiskey, lovely.
I love it.
We just blew up this whole place. We're really fucked up at the moment. So we have come this far.
Yes.
Oh, man.
If we ever need to, if we need to get something off of Raul, we'll ask him for his opinion.
Yes.
Because his opinions are glorious.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, God.
I still like Yes Man trying to be nice to us, but internally he's like, that was stupid, but I can't say it.
I can't tell you how stupid that was, because I have to just agree.
But it was stupid.
Dum da dum, dum da dum da dum.
Dun da da. Dun da da. Dun da 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 da.
Onward to the Overseer's office.
Onward to hell. Yeah.
But now we have the password.
Now we know.
Open sacrificial chamber.
We're gonna go in?
Yes.
I don't want to die.
Well, first things first. Use
Okay.
the doctor bag, get our limbs back. 'Cause that explosion took a lot out of us.
Yeah, thanks, Eddie. Dickhead.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
Who said that? The voice talking to me. I don't
Drink a whiskey while we go down here.
What's a martyr? Is that like tomato? Like tomato, but different? Jesus fuck's so out of it.
Yeah, he has no concept.
Rolls like, boss, this is a really bad idea.
Boss, there's something wrong with you. We walk into the light.
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
Oh, it's just a bunch of floodlights, okay.
Floodlights.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Where's Raul?
I don't know.
Oh well, he has not followed us this far.
I wouldn't if I was him.
The show requires that you sit
Eddie
in the chair.
followed us.
Sit in the damn chair.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
I love how there's empty whiskey bottles here. This is all passive. Oh, doors are opening from the sides. And giant robots are trying to kill us.
I like how from the 1950s it was.
Oh, the design's for it too. It's fucking great. Turrets.
That's not a peaceful way to die at all.
No, it was designed just to shoot you.
Jesus Christ. That's not a peaceful way to go.
Yeah. Oh, what's this door have? Oh, the mainframe. Override lockdown. Alright. System recording, Vault 11 solution.
Alright, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
Okay, what did he say?
Basically, we're done killing people.
And the response.
What is the response?
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
Oh my fucking god.
This is the greatest place on earth.
So, let me just summarize. They sacrificed so many people for nothing. That is pathologically evil from, Vault-Tec.
And this was just one of the vaults. You've been down the one that was claimed by the strange spores that they created themselves. I mean, even though, yeah, the fucking think tank had a part in its development, but...
Wow. That's fucked. I love it.
Yes. And keep in mind,
That was...
they did have control vaults just to see,
Yeah, they did have normal vaults.
But most of their vaults were their fucking, oh, here you go, you can all die now.
Let's see what people would do if they did this. That's fucked. I love it. Let's see if Raul has anything new to say.
As soon as we find him.
We haven't talked to him in a while.
Let's get out of here first.
Jesus Christ, that is beyond evil.
That's gloriously evil.
Let's just lie to everyone. How about that?
Yes.
Gloriously evil.
Oh, there he is. He appeared in front of us.
What do you have to say?
Do you often go toe-to-toe with guys dressed as tanks, boss? That might not be great for your life expectancy. Sure, boss.
Alright, that's where we're gonna call this one.
Guys dressed as tanks. I wonder who he's referring to.
Brotherhood.
Oh.
That's their power armor.
Oh, we need to wear power armor.
We will, at least for the last battle.
Yes. Okay, get fucked.